Howdy there, YouTube. This is not my usual scene. I'm upstairs. I'm not down in the basement right now. I just wanted to do a quick little review on something that I bought. Now, I'm the kind of guy that when I buy something, I need it to be in my hands that day. I don't like buying shit online just because I don't like waiting for shit to show up in my house. For example, I just got a motorcycle. So this is going to be a review on a product that I bought. And I figured I could just record it just because why not. But one of the things I needed was a new helmet and a phone mount. Now, I didn't want to order a phone mount because I wanted to have it that day to make sure it worked. And if it didn't, I could just go into the store and return it. So I got one, but I have to buy my helmet online. So I'm waiting for that to come in. And that's where I'm talking. I don't like buying stuff and then having to wait because it was supposed to come today. Now it's apparently coming tonight or tomorrow. So it's just like I hate buying stuff online. But I wanted to do a quick little thing here, showcasing a product I just bought, and that is the phone mount. This is the phone mount. I got this at Walmart. It is the only one that is actually designed for motorcycles. So we're going to see how this works. Now, for reference, I have a 2007 Ninja 250. So we're going to see how this works. Obviously, it's different for different bikes, but for mine, I'm hoping it works flawlessly. But yeah, let's open this bad boy up, see what it has, see what we're working with, and then I'll do a quick little review after going out and riding today and let you know how it works. Okay, so going over the packaging, this thing is absolutely beautiful, just fresh out of the box. Or the actual box itself is beautiful. So I'm going to go grab a knife. One thing I think I'm going to end up having issues with is this box, or this mount might not work on my motorcycle's type because its handlebars are not the style to where this clamp will work in a specific spot that I would like it to be. However, if it doesn't work in a certain spot, there's always somewhere else that I can figure out where to attach it. So looking at it fresh out of the box, only thing in there is this bag. So let's get rid of that box. And let's crack this bad boy open, see what we're working with. All right, a simple little phone mount here. It's got a nice little ball joint in the middle there so you can rotate where your phone goes. You can also lock it better into place with this nice little lever here so it doesn't move as much. Nice little screw-on port here for moving the width for the phone size through this little screw. Honestly, I'm a big fan of this over what some mounts have. For example, let me go grab another one. On a mount style similar to this, where you have a gear system with a back release button right here to release and open, you don't get a good secure grab on your phone, which can cause your phone to fall out and break, and fall on the concrete while you're riding. So this screw being a lot more adjustable is a lot nicer. Now, attaching this to the bike, like I said, might be a bit of a pain, but I think it should work fairly decent. So let's go outside, hook this bad boy up to the bike, and see what we're working with. So while we're out here looking at the bike, the only actual location that I could see that will work properly for this is going to be right here on this little handle part. It doesn't seem to be blocking any cables or clamping down on anything important that would lead to catastrophic problems with the engine or with the bike itself. So I think this is going to be the best bet. The other option, if this spot does not feel right to me, is on the edge of either handlebar. Now, I don't want to do that just because of the fact that my phone is now right on the edge, and it could fall off at any point if I hit a bump too hard. So I'm really hoping it works here. Otherwise, I'll have to find a different mount, and this one will not work for me. Okay, so after a little bit of finessing and figuring out exactly where to put this thing, I've decided not to put it on here, and I do not even want to attempt to put it on either edge of this, especially on this side with it being the throttle. This side, I could maybe get away with it. I do have that extra little bit of room when I ride. I could also just hold on loosely here and have it set up here, but I have found that if putting it right here on the actual, I don't even know what you call this, handlebar, I guess, if you put it in this orientation with the screw lock on the top facing up, when you turn the bike, it does not touch. So this works perfectly. and it does not block too much. If anything, having my phone here will only block my speedometer, which really, who's watching that? Real quick here, this is the angle from the mount. I just wanted to quickly state the phone mount was found at Walmart. 25 bucks for this mount. It might work better with a different bike than it does with mine. Sorry, the squirrely hair. But it should work fine. And like I said, I don't like buying stuff online, waiting for it to ship to me, eventually getting it and it not work. So I like the idea of the convenience of going into a store, buying it, and coming home and using it. So even though I have Prime and I could just ship one that's perfectly made for my bike, I wanted to see what was around me, and if it works fine, then it works. You know, I saved myself having to wait 2 weeks. Okay, now on to the actual test we're all here for. Riding it, I know my helmet is a little goofy for a sports bike. I have a full-size helmet coming in the mail. I bought this originally for the cruiser I had prior, so don't mind the helmet. I just need to have one on regardless of what I'm riding. So this is all I have until it comes in the mail on hopefully tomorrow, Friday, but there's a good chance it'll probably be here Sunday or Saturday. So let's go test out this phone bracket, see how good it works while actually on the road. And you're either going to get, the next clip is going to be a very solemn me with a broken iPhone, or a very happy me with a non-broken iPhone and a working phone mount. Okay, well, I just got back from a ride. As you can see, my hair is all flattened and not as crazy, actually, surprisingly. Usually after taking the helmet off, my hair is completely everywhere and it's a nightmare. But I'm going to get inside real quick after filming this little bit and then edit this and upload it because it is hot. The sun is baking me in the sweatshirt and pants. The camera mount works perfectly fine. I had no issues. It did not come loose one bit at the connection on the back, or on the actual mounting piece. Has not come loose. The phone mount itself, where the phone is connected, did not come loose at all, and the ball joint did not come loose at all. I had no issues with this stand. It works absolutely flawless for me and my bike, but every bike is different. And obviously I'm using this slightly wrong than it's supposed to be used, but hey, it works for me, so it could work for you. The product, I can pull up a picture and find a link for it and put that in the description of the video. If you are interested in buying it, if you don't mind buying it online, or if your Walmart location holds it or has it. I found mine over in the automotive dash cam area. They have like a whole section that is just phone mounts for like in your car, and they had this one. So okay, that is going to be it for the Walmart Tuff Tech handlebar phone mount for your motorcycle. It worked fine for me. Going back and looking deeper into the pricing for cameras of this magnitude for my bike style, I could have found one that fit a lot better, and it was actually made for a Ninja. However, I wanted to find one, like I stated, in my vicinity, in my location, where I didn't have to wait 2 to 3 day shipping, and if it was bad, I could just return it to the store, get my full credit back, and go on my merry way. Now on to the problem that I do have with it, the small niche issue. For my bike style, it doesn't fit that well, and to me, it doesn't bother me that much, but I know for some, they would like something that fits properly and is like more secure, and it's designed specifically for this bike style. This is not that case with this mount. However, there are ones that do fit this mount, and there are ones that are cheaper of this type. Now, this mount itself did cost $25 at my local Walmart, and half of that reason, I'm more than likely assuming, is just because of convenience, and that makes a lot of sense. I did just go into a store, find exactly what I needed, and walked out. I should be paying a little bit extra rather than waiting for it to ship from God knows where. With that, I could have found one for cheaper online and waited 2 extra days and had a mount. However, I found one in my vicinity for a decent, reasonable price that worked properly. If you did find this video informal and you did enjoy it, leave a like, share, whatever. This usually isn't the kind of videos I do. I usually play video games on here, but now that I do have a motorcycle, I do plan on doing some more bike content, things of like this, or things of riding, I do plan on buying myself a camera for a decent price after getting my helmet, and I do plan on doing a helmet review of the one I bought. Like I stated earlier, the product will be in the description if you do want to get your hands on one of these. Not sponsored at all. I just found it and wanted to try it out, and it worked out flawlessly for me. So thank you if you enjoyed.